Hello everyone, it is me, Geeky, and we are back with an unboxing today. We got from Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the Movie, Constructicon Scrapper. That's right, we got the leader of the Constructicons. Although, I never understood why he's the foot. I always thought he was part of the body, that being in the lower upper half, but whatever. I know, like, for Mixmaster from Bayverse, he was the head of Devastator, so I guess that's why I thought Scrapper was, like, the leader of the Constructicons, because of Bayverse Devastator. Like, I know Mixmaster was head, but I'm just saying, since I knew Scrapper was the leader, I thought he's, like, one of the body pieces. But oh well. Also, you have the open window, because I gotta be off to the side in case the window reflects. Like, I don't know if it shows my hand or something like that, but I like to be off to the side. It shows, well, I gotta bring up the camera a bit. It shows a render of Scrapper, shows what he transforms into, which is a front end loader. Down here, it just says Transformers Movie, Constructicon Scrapper, Hasbro. Flip up top, says Transformers Movie again, with his name, Teratomi. Flip over here. Doesn't say really anything, just says Voyager class in different languages. But if you flip right here, with Bone Crusher, it said 2 out of 6, and then with the Commander class pack that featured Hook and Long Haul, it showed for them 2 out of 5. But for Scrapper, it just doesn't say anything. So they went for many package changes, which is a bit weird because Scrapper and Bone Crusher were both in the same wave. I understand Hook and Long Haul because it's a different wave, so they could change up the pack numbering. But then the interesting part, you flip over here, obviously it shows Devastator, that's not interesting. It's here, and also you hear something like roaming around in there. It shows 1 out of 5, so for whatever reason, Bone Crusher just says 2 out of 6. Like, it'd be understandable for Scrapper since he's the first one, but I don't know why they just picked the second one to say out of 6. Like, I get the 6 members, but I also get why it says out of 5, because it's 5 packages you have to get, because the Commander class has 2 of the teams. Well, who knows? Flip down here, just some mumbo jumbo, and then our beautiful barcode. And see what's included: 1 figure and 3 pieces. We flip to the back while moving the tripod back. Well, actually, if we go here, it says Scrapper is the engineer and designer for the Constructicons. He combines with the other Constructicons to form Devastator. Also, I just realized it's been like about 10 years since the majority of the combiners have been released, so kind of expect for the next couple years we're going to be getting reissues of the combiners in case you're holding on to your Combiner Wars stuff. Because we got Superior this year, next year we're getting Bruticus, and we also got Devastator this year. So we're probably going to be getting a handful of combiners throughout the next couple years because the combiner teams are coming up to 10 years for the majority of them. Like, we got Menasor at the beginning of Legacy, but yeah, so just kind of expect the Combiner Wars stuff to get updated. It shows the same picture with the rest of them, just shows Devastator about to chuck Sludge at Slug. Take the camera back. It shows Devastator, shows him what takes 17 steps, which I forgot to say, but it also says on the front of the box, 17 steps to transform into his front end loader. And it shows him right here holding the 2 purple weapons, which I do know this is a generic weapon, but I do believe this is supposed to be like Devastator's gun. Like, the 2 pieces combined to form 1 giant blaster, which I think the combined form of the blaster is supposed to be for Devastator, which makes sense to give it to the leader of the Constructicons. But yeah, lucky I have a water bottle by me in case I get thirsty. But let's open it up. Always be careful and use your scissors or anything sharp, especially if you're a youngin'. And apologies, don't see it fully open. I like to focus on the actual box. Also, notice how glossy these boxes are. Alright, take the camera down. There we go. That's the plastic snapping on itself. That's interesting. That's never done that before. I don't know if I mean, it's a lot of clicks. It's probably going to pick up on the camera. But let's just put Devastator off to the side for a second. Here's his instructions. Which, I forget that other Constructicons have this or not, but I think that theirs was like red. I don't think it was like purple lining, but you know, Devastator's actually looks cool. Here's a little mumble jumble paper. It just says warning choking hazard in different languages, and then whatever this is. Maybe I should read it one day. Oh yeah, ages 8+. Which, you know, for an 8-year-old, even I struggle with it. So I don't know if it's just because I'm stupid or, you know. Here are the instructions for Devastator. Okay, it's just when he comes out of the box, his feet and stuff are tapped together. So I gotta do that once I clip him out. This is just what you're kind of supposed to do once you get him out of the box. How you can display him. How you start transforming him. I had to grab the paper. Look at the Constructicons are pretty easy. You go back and forth. And that's it. I was going to keep the instructions by me so I don't know what I'm doing. I guess that's what was really moving was the instructions. Let's take you off. Alright, fine then. You're gonna be like that? Luckily, I don't care for this piece of cardboard, so there goes the box. Yeah, I don't care if like there's a bit of a rip on it anymore. Almost tried taking it off camera, but if you can go in here. Wow, that has been the most careful I've been with this wrapping. Usually I just tear it to smithereens. But you do have his two stuff, so you got his generic blaster, and then you have his big boy blaster. Which, if you do this, it can become like a two-handed weapon, or I assume Devastator can hold it. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab one of Devastator's hands just to see. So we got Devastator's hands. Alrighty, so yeah, he can hold it. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna look stupid or not when he's fully combined, but you know. That's just how you put it onto the one post. That's why that ports out. But can you hold it? Hold it. Can you? Nope. So you gotta use this to have him hold it. Alright, well, that's a good experiment. Now we can actually get our scrapper. I'm already 10 minutes into the video. That's why unboxings are a bit longer than reviews, because I don't have to go for the packaging. Alright, let's pick a counting game. Well, it says his legs are tapped together, but obviously I guess mine wasn't. 1, 2, yeah. 3, 4, the holy Jalebo. 5, and 6. So he has 6 plastic strips. Do you? Yeah, you do. It's just because of the body of the vehicle. Chuck that to the side. Pick all of this up. Sprinkle it down. Alright, so let's figure out we're supposed to bring down his buckets. So when you come out of his box. Okay, so yeah, you just use the hinges to like fold it back so it looks better on him. So let's go to point 1. Oh, a sneeze coming on. I always cut off I sneeze when I'm filming unboxing. But yeah, there we go. Still the most colorful one, like Bone Crush is just straight up green. Apparently everyone else has bits of purple in them, so I don't know why they make Bone Crushes straight up green. But yeah, obviously you hold the weapon. Well, he can, I know he can hold a weapon. Trying to have him hold it. Yeah, you can put it in like that, so it looks weird, but then, like I said, good. Is there something I'm missing? No, it's just apparently in the box, his legs are supposed to be tapped together, but they're not. So yeah, you can like rock the double blaster action. And there's a small hole in there, so you could put on a blast effect. Actually, I'm surprised Long on Hook didn't come with a blast effect for Devastator's gun. Well, he didn't come with one, but I'm gonna take it off. Does he have any like ports anywhere? I don't know how I'm gonna I probably have to display him with his gun in combine mode when I'm not like using him, so I can actually have him hold all his weapons. But he's generically just supposed to have the tiny little pew pew bang bang. I'm gonna bring him out for size comparisons. I'm just gonna have him hold his tiny blaster instead of the Giga Blaster. So yeah. I don't know why, but out of all my Constructicons, Hook feels the most solid. Like, you feel like legit like a brick. Like, don't get me wrong, they all have a bit of weight to it, but Hook just feels like a brick. Bone Crusher feels like a feather though. But let's go over some articulation. So for the head, is it on a ball joint? It's on a little bit of a ball joint. Like you can do yes, yes. But then you have a bit. No, okay. So his bucket doesn't impede him if you want to tilt his head back. But he does have head movement. I believe it's on ball joint. Arms. Okay, so it's not even because they're impeded by it that you just have to stop it, because look, there's a bit of a gap there. I keep hitting this thing. The arms, they can not do a full 360. They can go out that far. I really do like the wheels. Oh, then mine has a bit of paint chipping. Oh well. He has a elbow bend. He has no waist swivel. He has an ab crunch. Oh yeah, I forgot. Mixmaster and Scrapper don't have a weights articulation because they have to be legs. But they do have a solid, like, I don't want to break it, but apparently you can like have them tilt really side to side because they're supposed to be legs. Which, to be honest, I don't know. You would think they might want to have a waist articulation, but I don't know if that would like make the legs have a hard time standing up for Devastator over the years. Maybe that's why I didn't give it one. But you think if it has like the waist articulation, maybe you could have like Devastator's legs kind of tilt out to the side and maybe have some more leg movement. I don't know how it goes. For the legs, it's just move his arm out of the way. Legs can kick out that far. They can kick back that far. They can kick out this far. He has a thigh rotation. He has under 90 degrees of knee bend. And he has a rocket of an ankle tilt. I think he has a bit of an ankle filler, which just means there's some material, so it looks like they still have a bit of a leg. Probably just hear the background noise. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, let me sit back a bit. But yeah, let's get into those size comparisons. But before I do get into the size comparisons, if you want to know my thoughts and opinions on the size comparisons featured in this video, I will link to their videos in the description down below and the icon up above in case you folks want to check them out after this video, or pause the video and go watch the size comparison and come back to finish this video, whichever you want to do. But you probably know what the size comparisons already are, but if not, well, you're about to see them. But up first, we have from Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the Movie, Deluxe Class Bone Crusher. And I'm just saying, I can't wait for Scavenger. He really looks cool, at least alt mode wise. These two were nightmare together. I can forgive Longhaul and her because they're not supposed to be out yet. They're supposed to be in August release. I got them early because of Big Bad Toy Store, so I give them a pass. But these two were a nightmare. They're never on store shelves, and on Amazon they'll double or triple the price. So I had to go Big Bad Toy Store for them. I could have waited, to be honest, because they are supposed to be in August release for Longhaul and Hook, but I decided to buy them from Big Bad Toy Store because I knew I had it early, so I'm not going to rip on those ones. But then up next, we have from Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the Movie, well, I guess Commander Class Hook, because he is part of a Commander Class thing, so yeah, I almost called him Deluxe. Oh, if he was a Deluxe, he'd be probably the most solid looking Deluxe possible, so he'd probably be classified as a Voyager. Then up next, we have from Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the Movie, Commander Class Longhaul. Huh, he is that tall. See what I mean? I thought like he would probably be the leader or something like that. But let's get him ready for construction mode, I guess. Alright, so let me just grab the instructions and let's get started. So for step one, what you want to do is, don't tell me I'm already fumbling step one. You need to undo his chest, but I don't have nails, so I gotta use scissors, but I don't do this at home. Ow, fudge knuckles. I have to do his Stripticon as well. Okay, I gotta take off his chest, so give me a second. Wow, go effing figure. As soon as I cut the camera, I open it in a second. But then for the next step, you want to take his head, put it right down there. Step 3, snap it back together. Step 4, you want to close in his wrist, which I guess I didn't realize during his articulation segment. There we go. Then let's see, for step 5, you're gonna point. Wait, how far back are they supposed to go? Well, that doesn't seem right. Okay, nope, it is right. Okay, so you're supposed to put his arms facing backwards. Let's see, what else? Then for the next step, you're gonna wanna tap them in. Oh, okay, because there's tabs up here for the wheels, so you do that to tab in his wheels. And his arms has a little tab hole back here for them to sit in, so you want to do that. Yep, because that's what step 7 says, is to tab his arms back there, so make sure you do that well. Then for the next step, you want to tab his legs in together. Then for the next step, you want to pause the video. Alright, so the only reason why I paused is because there was a bit of background noise, but since it seems to be over, now we can continue. So the original step 9 was you just undo his bucket and it just pegs into place apparently, and it sits like that. You take the little clip and you fold it back. You take his driver's seat, you rotate it around so it's like that. What? Oh, okay. So you take those pieces and you keep them together. Obviously, one doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Then you take his grippers and you see these tabs, they're gonna go into those holes. So tabs right here are gonna go into there. So you just fold them in. Then what? Okay, so you flip them back over and you just fold them in because they're supposed to, I think, soft. Okay, yes, because, so you take his legs, you fold them over. See these clips right here? They're going to go into those holes. So you do that. Fix up the clip. And you're done. And then for weapon storage, well, how do you store weapons? I mean, it tells you, obviously. You take his blaster and you can put it down like this. Then, how do you store the other ones? What? Wait, how? So while I was paused, I just decided to put on his weapons off camera, but like, you just use the tabs right here for his end of the barrel, and then for the top of the barrel, you would use these clips, and then you tag his, there's a hole right there, so that's where you put his little tiny blaster, but yeah. But when it comes to rolling, like, he can't roll that well. I usually roll it off to the side, but yeah, he just kind of starts to turn, because his back wheels don't really touch the ground. I don't know if it's because I didn't have him angled properly on it, but yeah, he's not really a great roller, but like roller from Transformers. But yeah, his bucket can like articulate. They got like some move. But yeah, his scooper has articulation, so I could do like everything. And this piece went down. But yeah, I can do like everything, so I could be like beep 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 beep, dump 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 dump. But yeah, this has some designated clip points to keep it in place. The wheels look well on my map, but it still doesn't spin well, so I don't know what is up with that, but let's go into the result mode size comparisons. So up first we have from Transformers Studio Series, Transformers Movie, Deluxe Class Bone Crusher. Actually, I remember when I got this, one of my friends saw it was a Killdozers, I had to tell them, no, but there's someone on the team called Bone Crusher, he's a bulldozer, this is a front end loader, so you got disappointed. Probably just background noise if you hear it, because I can hear it, and I don't know what comes through on camera on But there we go. Here we go. Alright, I won't be showing off his combined mode because I'm going to be saving that when I actually get all the pieces for Devastator. Which I'm just missing Scavenger and Mixmaster, which come out next month. So I'm really hoping I can do this one. I'm not going to use Legacy Snarl. Never found it. Well, it says one time on Amazon, but it's too much. And it was never seen again. And now it's about the same price as it is on eBay, which is $50. I'm not paying $50 for a 3.5 figure. I'm not that desperate to complete our Legacy Volcanicus. It's not like you even ask for a discount, because ones that are offering for like 50, you don't have that make offer option, so they're just sitting on it. Up next, we got from Transformers the movie, Commander Class Hook, which I think I might have done a step wrong, but I mean, it still works at the end of the day. Who beats him? Hook beats him, but I think if you pull his like thing, it probably works a bit better. But yeah, there we go. And then lastly, we have from Transformers the movie, Commander Class Long Haul, which he's actually okay. Scavenger beats him a bit, but Long Haul was definitely taller in robot mode. So vehicle mode, Scrapper beats him. Robot mode, Long Haul beats him. But yeah, this is how you're supposed to actually have a display. It's supposed to be like a smokestack. But yeah, pretty cool. Well, it's been my look at Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the movie, Voyager Class Scrapper. If you folks did enjoy this video, give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, I'll comment as fast as I can, and subscribe and hit the bell so be notified when I drop a new video /short/stream. But until next time, toodles!